What's good, guys? It's your boy World's Credit back with another video. This is actually my first video on this channel. I am super excited, man. I'm about to be dropping videos daily. I hope you guys are ready. I'm about to do this channel a little bit different. This is about to be an information-packed channel where I just drop game on you guys day in and day out, so you guys can just, make the most out of it, make a lot of money, right? But yeah, man, today we are, doing this from the vet ski. We are doing this from the vet. We should probably call this vet talk, man. The engine and the back. We should probably call this vet talk. In today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down how someone like you can really go get a $50,000 limit on just one credit card, right? Normally, whenever people are getting credit cards, or whenever they're getting a $50,000 limit, they have to, do credit card stack and get multiple cards to even get that. So I'm gonna tell you guys how to get 50,000 on one card. And that doesn't mean you can't go get more cards. You can get the 50,000 and then more, right? So, yeah, man, let's talk about it. So, how to get a $50,000 business credit card. So, first thing you want to do is create a LLC, because it is a business credit card, right? You do need an LLC for this. It is, right? And you might ask, how do I know this method works? I've done this so many times. I actually run a consulting firm, right? And one of the verticals is business funding. So I begin a lot of business owners funded day in and day out, every single day. I'm getting clients, hundreds and thousands of dollars, right? So I'm gonna be just breaking you guys down the methods so you can, just go do them yourself, right? All this channel is for just education, and it just for me to give back, right? So how to get a $50,000 business credit card. First things first, you want to create an LLC. And now it is a PG credit card, though. It is PG, so they are using your personal credit to determine if you get the approval or not, right? So your personal credit has to be a certain credit structure to even, qualify for this, right? You must have 4 to 5 open primary accounts on your credit, and within those 4 to 5 open primary accounts, you can have more, right? But let's focus on quality accounts. But of those 4 to 5, let's say you only have 4 to 5, one of those accounts has to be a 2.5K credit card or higher, right? You may ask, why does it have to be a 2.5K credit card or higher? Because it has to go toward, you need something to leverage for the comparable credit, right? Whenever you're about to get business funding, the banks are going to see what you have on the personal side. So a 2.5K card is good for comparable credit reasons. They're like, okay, he has a 2.5K limit. Okay, now we're more open to giving him, things versus, someone who don't have that 2.5K limit, right? And that's just one of the data points for the 50K business credit card. I just gave y'all some free game. That's one of the data points. And now you must have minimum 3 years average history, right? Obviously you can't have more. At times you can't have less, like 2 years and 5 months. Sometimes I've ran as little as 2 years average history. But just to be on the safe side, I normally be having my clients at minimum 3 average years, right? But if we got them 10 years, 12, 25 years, that's whenever I know the proof is going to be super quick, right? It's going to be super fast, because the account is just well aged. The next step, this is probably the most important step out of this whole process, is having a relationship manager, right? And not just any relationship manager. You gotta have one that really be pushing the files through, man. I got so many bankers on my team. I got so many bankers that I have in my network, man, and some bankers are just better than others, right? If, some people are gonna try to, make it seem like all of them are the same, this, that, and the third. But no, guys, the relationship matters, right? How much your banker trusts in you, trust in the individual that's sending the client, rather that's you yourself personally, or rather you sending clients to them, the banker has to trust you, right? A big factor in the decision making for the approvals, right? Yeah, you guys could possibly, go find any random banker, or would you rather go to a banker with results, right? I'm not saying come to me, or I'm not saying come to me, I'm not saying let me do it, But I'm just informing you guys. That's what this channel is all about, just information. So you want to go to a banker that's really pushing the files through. You got to see the results for yourself. And basically, right? So and also without a relationship manager, without a relationship banker, whatever you want to call it, you can't even go in and request a 50K line. You can't do it because whenever you apply for a credit card yourself, it's randomized, right? You can get 10K, 15K, 20K, maybe 30, right? All just depending on, and you got to have great credit to even get 30 on one card, right? But whenever you got that relationship banker, it can allow average people like me and you to really go in there and get those high limits, because you can request a limit and then the banker trusts you, and the decision maker is just way better. You obviously got to have, certain things on a credit profile other than the 2.5K limit. Those 4 to 5 open primary accounts need to be quality, right? It's not about how many accounts you have, it's about quality. I've had a client that's only had 2 primary accounts open get approved for 75K just because the type of accounts he had and the history, right? The history. He was an older guy. So, it all just kind of depends. That's why I honestly, would recommend having a credit consultant like myself basically, review the profile to see, if it's, if it qualifies or not. But, I also, do the service for you guys if you want that service, right? I also do it for you, get you guys the high limits so, you can make those investments, so you can be in the event, so your risk can be flooded, man. I'm going to keep dropping info on you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We going on to the next.